Hey, hey, Jay, why this thing always I cannot make it go short, small size, huh?
What
Jay?
is this a PowerPoint or what? PowerPoint,
Yeah, it's
right?
a PowerPoint. It's a PowerPoint. I want to make it full. I'm making it full, but the
This
thing is your pictures, right? I always have this problem. Okay, let me put it this way. No. Okay, I'll just leave it here in the side lah. Okay, you guys can see my screen.
Yeah, it is visible.
Okay, good. Okay, so let's start. Toastmasters Pathways Learning Experience. So the question is, what is so critical or what is so important about pathways, right? So what is pathways? For those of you who don't know, right? Originally, Toastmasters had a different program, which we call the old path, okay, the old way, right? So it was more like an expressway. It was linear in the sense you start with speech one, you go through 10 different speeches and you finish all the 10 speeches, you are considered a competent Toastmaster, okay? But then 3 years ago, they decided to have a change, right? Because everything, how to say, everyone wants to see what they can give differently to the people, right? So I'll hide this, Vera. I think too much time I never use hide the video panel. Okay, remote control. Okay, okay, never mind. How do I move this?
what do you want to
Alicia,
move?
Okay,
this?
you have to click
Okay. Yeah, it went up.
arrow to
Okay,
the right one.
okay, I moved up. Okay, fine. So let's start. So the old path is known as the traditional method. Then we have the pathways, which was introduced 3 years ago. This pathways is basically more or less like mind mapping. Like, you know, how any of you who have kids will know what is mind mapping, because in Singapore's educational scenario, the mind mapping is used a lot, right? So this one is like mind mapping. There is one starting point, and then you go off in different directions, and each direction will ultimately lead you to the same destination. But the directions look like they are going in different areas, right? So let's see what is pathways, right? Pathways is the revitalized Toastmasters learning program. Okay, this is the official name for the pathways, right? It's called revitalized Toastmasters learning program. Okay, so the pathways talk about these 5 core competencies, right? They're always trying to teach us these 5 basic skills, which is public speaking, interpersonal communication, strategic leadership, management, and confidence. The first 4 are basically taught through these paths, and the fifth one is something that you learn because of what you're doing on along the path. Okay, so confidence building happens every speech that you do. Okay, so this is the 5 core competencies they're trying to teach us, and then there are 11 paths in pathways, which you can choose any 2 paths. Okay, first you need to choose one, and then the second one later. Okay, so the 11 paths are dynamic leadership, effective coaching, engaging humor, innovative planning, leadership development, motivational strategies, persuasive influence, presentation mastery, strategic relationships, team collaboration, and visionary communication. So if you see next to each path, right, I have few numbers here: 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 5, 1, 4, 2, 5. So if you see, the common one for all the path is 1 and 5. In between, the other things will keep changing. That means the core competency of public speaking and confidence is boosted through all the paths. But each path will have a second, and the third one will be slightly different one. Okay. So if you take innovative planning, there's more about management and interpersonal communication. Same way, effective coaching is interpersonal communication and then management and then confidence. Engaging humor is all about public speaking and confidence. Presentation mastery also same. Public speaking skills and confidence. So these numbers here tell you what core competency you're going to learn by this path. So these are 11 paths, and you can choose any path to start your pathways journey. But the very funny thing is, my suggestion would be initially don't take dynamic leadership, because in dynamic leadership, one of the criteria for you to qualify for the 5th level finishing completion is you have to have minimum role in the exco and a role in the district, meaning you have to be at least area director, which I wouldn't suggest for a newbie lah. Maybe second path useful, or even your third path, I think maybe useful. But for the first path, I wouldn't suggest you take dynamic leadership. You can take the other paths because there is no compulsory role to be undertaken also. Okay. So this is basically about the 11 paths which are there. Any questions, please interrupt me in between. Okay. It's not a one-way traffic. It's an interactive session that I want to have.
Sure, sure.
Okay, fine. So if no question,
Sorry,
no
boss,
doubt
sir.
so far. Yes.
For dynamic leadership,
Yes.
so if I want to take, I still cannot take, right? So I need to be a
No, you can take, but the only thing is, by the time you want to finish this level 5 and then get your certificate, right, you need to have minimum expo role or a district role. Preferably is area role. You need to have. It's part of the requirement.
So I can do two pathways together.
Yeah, you can do two
And-
pathways together, and then towards the end, when you really want to finish the dynamic leadership, you want to get the completion cert, right? Then you should have at least 6 months as a area director or something like that.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's the only thing. That's why I just give you a heads up warning in the beginning, because I took it in my first path and I really had to struggle to finish my thing, because I was no choice. I had to take up a area director role.
Thank you
So
for
that's what I'm
telling
trying to
us.
say.
We didn't know about this in the level 5.
Yeah, that's what it only tells you when you go to level 5 completion. That's why I tell you now. Because I did that. I took dynamic leadership and engaging humor for my first 2 paths. I finished both the path, and then now I'm doing my third path under presentation mastery. So okay. So these are the 11 paths, right? So this is how you go through. Once you select each path, there are 5 levels, right? I'll show you. Each path will have level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and level 5. So level 1 is the fundamentals. And always all the pathways, whichever you take, the level 1 is the same. Icebreaker, evaluation and feedback, research and presentation. Level 2 is 2 required projects and 1 introduction to Toastmasters mentoring. Level 3 is 1 required project with 2 electives, so total 3 projects, and then you will have to at least do a role as a table topic master or evaluator by the end of this level. Okay. Level 4 is 1 required project with 1 elective, and then level 5, which is okay. Level 3 is increasing your knowledge. Level 4 is building up the skills, and level 5 is using all these 4 skills to demonstrate your expertise on the pathway. Okay. There is 1 project compulsory and 1 elective, and then the last one, which is reflect on your path. This again is common to all the pathways. The last one, the reflect on your path. Okay. So this is the each pathway 5 levels. So you're roughly doing 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5 speeches in level 1, 2 and 3 and 4 speeches in level 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 speeches in level 3, 1 and 2 speeches in level 4, and then 3 speeches in level 5. Okay. So if anyone is good at maths, by now you know you're doing like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So you're doing around 15 to 17 speeches, depending on the pathways, right? So this is similar to the old system. So everyone has to go through the same pathway. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. Irrespective of whatever you take dynamic leadership, effective coaching, engaging humor, whatever you take, you have to do 5 levels. Okay. Is this clear so far?
Srinivasan, I have one question.
Yeah.
can you please give some light on the project? Which type of project we have to do it here?
Yeah, later I'll show you. I'll go into my own projects and show you later. I'll give you a live demo. Just give me a minute. Okay.
And one more thing,
Yeah.
as the coming Saturday, I have to do the icebreaker speech. So along
Yeah,
with
we
the
can talk about that. Yeah, we can talk about that. No problem.
along with the icebreaker, I have to do evaluation and
No, 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 no. You're doing only one speech, icebreaker. After you finish the icebreaker, then the second one you do evaluation and feedback speech 1, and then evaluation and feedback speech 2. After you finish that, there will be a researching and presentation project. So you're actually doing speech 1, speech 2, speech 3, speech 4. Roughly, if you do only in our club, you'll take 4 months to do that, level 1.
okay. 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 Thank you.
Yeah.
Vasan, yeah, I guess you'll be covering what are we supposed to do under researching and presenting.
Yeah, I will be doing that. I'll be doing that. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Okay. So this is just the introduction to pathways only. Later, we will go more deeper into that. Okay. So this is pathways. Any pathway you take, you have to do these 5 levels. Okay. So level 1 is this one, icebreaker, evaluation and feedback, research and presentation. Level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. Once you finish this level 5, you have completed that path. Then you can go to the second path. So what happens is that every level you finish, right, they will give you this badge. Toastmaster International will give you, when you complete level 1, you will get this badge. Level 2, you'll get this badge. Level 3, level 4. And then when you finish it, you will get whatever is that pathway, dynamic leadership or whatever, right? Then they will give you a certificate like this, certificate of proficiency for the pathway of whatever and all that, right? This is something they give you as recognition, just like how we get the ribbons in our old chapter meetings, right? Similar to that, you get these badges on soft copy. All is on the internet. Okay.
Okay.
So how it works, right? For those of you who may know the old path, last time the path was like this. The new member comes in, then he takes up the competent communicator manual. Then he finishes the 10 speeches. He will go to the advanced level. Advanced communicator bronze, he will do 2 5 speeches, 10 speeches here. Then he gets advanced communicator bronze. Then again, he goes to the next level. He does 10 speeches again. Then he gets advanced communicator silver. Then he goes to the next level. He again does 10 speeches. Then he gets advanced communicator gold. While this is known as the communication track. Okay. Then there's the other track, which is called leadership track, where he will do some activities like he will be the R counter, he'll be the timer and stuff like that. And then he will get the competent leader. Then he will go to the next level. He will do some more activities like being a table topic master and all that stuff. So all the leadership track are positions that you take in the chapter meeting. Okay. Positions that you take in a contest, position that you take at a district level, like that. All this is leadership positions. So you cross competent leader, then advanced leader bronze, then you go to advanced leader silver. So when you have the ALS and the ACG together, then you can apply for the DTM. This was the last old system. Okay. So now the new system. Okay. The new system now is here. The new member comes in. So he does one pathway, finish it. Then he does the second pathway, 2 paths he finishes. Then he sponsors a club, or he does a speechcraft or youth leadership program. And then he becomes a club mentor or club coach. And then he does a club officer role for 1 year. And then district officer role for at least 6 months. And then he does his DTM project, which is when he gets his DTM. So this is the new system as per in pathways. So 2 pathways and then a few different roles. Don't worry, all these roles can happen as you're going along these paths also. You don't have to wait until you finish 2 and then start doing all this. As you're moving along this path, you can start doing all these stuff. Okay. Is this clear so far? Okay. Guys, can I get some answers?
Yeah, I am okay with this.
Yes, thank
Okay,
you.
good. Okay, fine. So, Safrina, you okay?
Yes.
Thank you, Safrina. Sumati, I think you're okay also?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I
Okay.
can.
Sure. So this is the way to get DTM in pathways. Okay. So I can share all the PowerPoint which I'm having now. I can share it to you guys. You can keep it and refer to it every now and then. So what will happen is you'll get various skills like you see here, right? If you're a club officer, you become the VPE secretary or something like that. You will get leadership skills and collaboration and decision making skills. And then the commitment for this is about 1 year because it has to be for 6 months or 12 months role. And then next one is as a club sponsor or the youth leadership or speechcraft workshop. Here again is your public speaking, presentation skills, and your leadership skills. This is about 2 months to 1 year. Like I said, right, you don't have to wait until you finish 2 parts. You can do it somewhere in between also, all this stuff. Then the district leadership, of course, it is a commitment of 1 year. Minimum, you have to start off at an area director and then you can go to district director, okay? Club coach, club mentor, minimum 6 years, 6 months to 2 years. And then your education is 2 to 4 years. The two pathways, if you try to do it as fast as you can, minimum you can do is about 2 years, 2 to 2.5 years. Worst case, if you're like tortoise, then it will take you 4 years. Okay. So if you do all this, you can get the Distinguished Toastmaster Award, which is roughly, according to them, they say about 2 to 4 years. Okay. So this is how you go towards the DTM in pathways. So
Anything slower than tortoise?
come again.
Anything slower than tortoise?
Slower than tortoise, you can also take 10 years, no problem.
No, I
There is
registered in
no,
2017, I guess. Still, I'm in level 1.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jay Prakash. The thing is, Toastmasters is a voluntary learning program. So you
True, true.
decide how you want to do what you want to do. Of course, your VPE will always push you, but you decide when you want to achieve whatever you want to achieve because it's your speed and it's your life, right? So
True,
there's
true.
also what we call the Pathways Mentor Program, which is what I was doing and Alicia also was doing last time. We tried to help people understand pathways and we tried to promote pathways and stuff like that. So now let's go to how to use pathways, right? So far, everyone clear about what is pathways and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So now let's go how to get to using pathways, right? So there is English and non-English also, but we are now only talking about English because we are an English club, okay? So you go to Basecamp, you have all the 11 pathways already there, okay? Printed materials, you only have for some. Now I think they stopped that also this year. So everything is on the internet, you can print it yourself. Last time, if you pay extra, they used to send the printed books to you. Now they don't anymore because they say no use. Everything is on the internet, PDF, you just download and then print it yourself if you want a printed copy, okay? So this is how it works. It works through the Basecamp. So what is the Basecamp, right? This one don't need because this one was last time. Now no more old program, left only pathways, right? So like I said, in pathways, you can access and store your speech evaluations online and feedback is available online. You can receive a lot of information. There's actually tons and tons of information on the pathways Basecamp, okay? Later I show you. Okay, this is for those of you who are interested to see how is the DCP working in pathways, right? You need 4 level 1s, 2 level 2s, 2 more level 2s, 2 level 3s, 1 level 4 and 1 level 5. All this put together will give you roughly about 8 DCP points, 7 to 8 DCP points. And the rest all is for the admin part of it, okay? Later I will explain some other day about how the DCP thing works, okay? So now, let me see who can answer this. How many pathways are there in pathways? Can I see the face when you're answering, please? Who wants to
14.
answer?
Sir, 14.
14, no. I was telling it in the beginning. Those of you who listen to me should remember, it's not 14. It is 14 minus something. I give you a clue. Alisha, you don't say. Deepshika, any idea?
11, sir. 11.
Yeah, 11. Yes, correct. So there are 11 pathways. Okay. Okay, the next question. Let's see. How many levels in each path? How many levels? 5 levels.
Oh, very good, Shika.
Very good. 5 levels in
Just
each part.
listening.
Yeah. Okay, good. What are the 5 core competencies covered in pathways? This is a bit tricky, but let's see if anyone can tell me. At least tell me 3. I told you that all the pathways have 5 core competencies that they try to teach us. So
Okay, I'll
one
go one.
yeah,
go
1
one.
and 5. Yeah, you must tell me at least 3, Jai.
No, let's all take one by one. Then I'll complete the rest of it. Let them complete
Okay.
one by one.
Okay, sure. Okay, first one.
I want to go one. First one.
Yeah, you tell me, what is it?
No, I know the answer.
Anybody?
Shika, what is it?
Public speaking,
Ah, very
Yeah,
good.
public speaking, correct. Okay.
international communication,
Interpersonal communication, not international, it is interpersonal communication.
confidence,
Wonderful.
Confidence, okay, number 5, okay, good.
Leadership,
Wonderful.
Come again?
leadership.
Leadership skills or management skills, okay. One more,
management, management,
Ah,
management, yeah, correct.
very good, very good.
So it's public speaking, interpersonal communication, strategic leadership, management, and confidence or building confidence. Okay. These are the 5 core competencies covered. Okay. Each part, this one I didn't show anywhere on the screen, but I said roughly how many. So let's see if someone can get it right. Each path has how many prepared speech or projects to be delivered. I said between dash to dash. So you tell me.
Projects are 5.
Yeah.
5 projects
50.
are there.
No. I mean total for level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 all together, the whole path. Yeah, Zafrina is correct. It's 15 to 17 projects. Okay. So you need to do 15 speeches across 5 levels. That's what I was trying to say. But I didn't put it on screen. I just told you verbally. Okay. Let's go now. Level 1 is common in every pathway. True or false?
Yeah, it's true.
True, huh? Okay, good. Everyone starts with level 1 and moves up the levels randomly. True or false?
It's false.
False. Why is it false?
Because we have to move chronological, means first I have
Yes.
to cover the level
You have
1.
to
then
cover
level
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. You cannot go 1, then 5, and then come to 4. Cannot. So it's correct. It's false. Because you have to move up chronologically, number wise. Okay. Who are the base camp managers in pathways? I didn't talk about this. But usually the base camp manager is the club VPE, and he is the one who manages the thing. But 2 other people have rights to the base camp also, which is the secretary and the president. Okay. But the manager for the pathways is the vice president education. Okay. And the club president and the secretary also have the rights to manage the base camp. But the responsibility is the VPEs. Okay. Okay. So far, any other questions with whatever we have covered until now?
So who goes and authorizes that I have completed level 1 or where than when I complete speech?
Yeah, the VPE. That's what I said. The VPE is the base camp manager. So the VPE will do that.
So after every meeting, he'll go and update every
Yeah,
member's
after not every meeting, once he knows that you completed level 1, right? You
Right.
have to complete your individual projects. Within level 1, you have 4 projects, right? So later I'll show you. Once you finish first speech icebreaker, you go inside and complete it. Then you move to the next speech. But for the level completion is only done by the VPE.
Okay.
Srinivasan, yeah, so how after completion of one stage of the level 1, that is the icebreaker, suppose I have completed, then I have to report to the VP that I have completed this?
Yeah, if you're doing it within our club, it's not required because he knows that you're doing it on that particular meeting. But if you're doing it in other clubs, then you'll have to inform the VPE that you completed the level. Yes. Because once you submit for completion in the system will automatically send an email to him to let him know that you submitted for the completion of level 1. Yeah.
And one more thing, and how I will know that I passed for that or either I failed for that. So
That one, actually, there's no pass and fail, but depending on the evaluation, right? If they tell you you have done well, you can move to the next level. But if, let's say, your evaluator tells you that I don't think you have done well, so can you repeat the speech? That means you haven't completed it yet.
okay, so it all depends upon the evaluator.
It all depends on you, how you do it. The evaluator is
Okay,
just, the evaluator is only giving you feedback.
okay.
Okay. Okay, so let's move now. Any other questions? Anybody else?
So Deepshika, you have to go to the portal after completing your
Yeah.
icebreaker and update it yourself. Only after level 1 completion
Only the level completions is done by the VPE
and our
or your
VP
secretary or the thing. Yeah. Only the
and
level completions. But the project completion all is to be done. Later, I will show you when I do a physical demo. Okay.
I think you can't do it. It's a law. It's not working.
No, I'll just show my one. That's all. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on, shall we?
Sure.
So how to get onto pathways? So far we talk about pathways, right? So the hardest part of any new project is getting started, correct? So
Correct.
let's get started. Enter pathways. So how you enter pathways, how to select your path, how to open that path, and then launch your first project, and how to submit for awards. So let's start with this, okay? So every Toastmasters journey begins with your first speech, which is the icebreaker speech. So how to go there, right? So this is how you go. You go to this pathways. Later I'll show you an actual demo also, but now it's no longer like this. It is under education. Then you go to Basecamp, okay? So once you click that, it will come to this. You can choose a path. You click choose the path. Then you have to log in with the email that you have registered with TI. You have registered an email, right? So you can register, and the password I think will be sent to them for the first time, right, Alicia?
Yes, Toastmaster International will
I
send
did
them an
receive
email.
any.
Okay, not yet. Shika, I have not
Deepshika, you
registered
should have.
you. Wait,
Oh, okay, okay.
Shika, I haven't registered you yet because I'm
Don't
doing
worry,
the renewal with
Shika.
the club. So probably tomorrow I register you. Then after
Okay,
that you
okay,
can
no
log in
worries, no
already.
worries, Alicia.
Ah, because you sign up a bit late this month, so
Yeah,
I'm trying
sure.
to save you money.
Okay,
So
okay,
I'll
it's
start
okay,
you
it's
with
okay,
effect
no
from
worries.
April 1st, okay?
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is how you log in with the email and the password. Once first time you log in, you can change the password to whatever you want. Okay, so you log in, you will go to this place called path selection, log into Basecamp Manager. This is because it's mine, so it's showing the Basecamp Manager. If you're not the part of the Basecamp managing team, it will not show up. Okay, and then launch the navigator is to teach you how to use the pathways, right? There's another file there, very good one. You can take a look. So you go to continue to path selection and click on this. Then it will go to this Basecamp, which is free. And this one last time they had the printed materials, which was $25 extra. So just go for the free one. Just take your assessment and then select the printed material if you want the printed one. Otherwise, no. Okay. Then you select the online path. Just click that. It will go there. Assessment. You just select what language you want, English, and then start. Okay. Then it will tell you, it will ask you what are the things you are interested in. So you can select any of these which you want to learn or which you want to improve your skill in. Okay. Then you click next. Then it will tell you for this thing in these three which you selected, which one is the primary one for you. Then you select something, then you click next. Then it will tell you, okay, for this kind of thing, this pathways are better. Okay. Then you can click choose the path. Once you select, it will give you all the connection to the pathways, right? So this is how you do that. So next one, we go to open the path. How to open the path, right? So we already selected the path. So now you need to open, right? So you just access my path through Basecamp. You click this, login as a member. You see? Now I'm trying to show you as a member. I'm no longer using my login. That's why it shows as this, right? So you log in as a member. Then you go to that. It will go to this page where you have all this stuff, navigating Basecamp, education, transcripts, feedback, badges, speech evaluations, and all that stuff. So you want, you can take a tour. Otherwise, you can just check whether your computer and the system is compatible. Then you go to the next one. You go to My Education Transcript. You click that. It will show you what is the path you selected, right? For example, innovative planning. Then you open curriculum. Okay. You go to open curriculum and click. Then you launch your first project. So if you open curriculum, it will show you the 5 levels and it will show you level 1. What is the speeches that you need to do? Icebreaker, evaluation and feedback, research and presenting, and then the completion, right? So icebreaker is 1 speech. So if you see here, right, 1, 2, 3, but you see here minimum required is 4. You can see the number here, it's 4, right? Why is that so? Because icebreaker speech is 1 speech, evaluation feedback, there are 2 speeches to be made. First speech you make, then you listen to the feedback that you get from your evaluator, and then you incorporate the feedback and then rework your speech and deliver the same speech second time along with the feedback that was given to you by your first evaluator. So you're actually doing 2 speeches here. You're doing 2 speeches here for evaluation and feedback. Okay. Then research and presenting, 1 more speech. So 4 speeches, you will finish 4. Once you finish, so let's go to icebreaker. Shika, this is for you.
Yeah.
So you select icebreaker, you click activate. Once you click activate, it will open up to the button launch. You click launch. It will launch this soft copy. Then you click begin. Okay. So after that, afterwards, I'll show you how to go to the begin part of it, right? So next, once you finish the level 1, how do you submit? So the member submits, completes the project and gives a speech. Then he reopens the project and completes the assess skills after. Later when I show you a live demo, you'll understand better, but you need to complete the assess skills afterwards and then reopen the project. You see, you assess skills afterwards, then you click that, then you will have to tell, like, after you gave your speech, what is your feeling now? Then you click next, everything, then you submit. After you submit everything, it will complete your level, right? Then once you finish your speech, you go to the next speech. There is no approval required for the speeches, but when you complete the level, you need to run the level completion here, this one. You see here they already done level icebreaker, evaluation and feedback, 2 speeches, and the research and presenting, all 4 speeches have been completed. Then you go to level completion, activate. You click active and then you mark complete. You mark complete. Once you click mark complete, it will inform the VPE that you have submitted the level completion for their approval. But just to play safe, you also drop a WhatsApp message to the VPE telling him you have submitted level 1 completion. Okay. So the level 1 completion must be approved before you can move to the next level and do your projects. Okay. So the Basecamp manager is the VPE, president or secretary. They can go in and they can approve the thing. So for that, they need to log in as a Basecamp manager. So they go there, they can see pending request. When I click, it will show who is applied for any completion. Then I just go and approve. Once I approve, the level will be shown as completed inside your site. Okay. So the VP or any officer, for us, right? The difference is I cannot just finish with Basecamp and leave it there. I also have to go to Club Central to submit the level award. Okay. Any doubts so far?
No, it's okay.
Yes. Any doubts?
Oh, it's okay.
Okay. Yeah. Good. If no doubts, I'll move to the next section. Okay. I shall show you now. 1 minute. I stop sharing first. Yeah. Any questions you can think of, and I will open my website and show you my own thing. Then you can have a hands-on view on that.
It's working now. International is
Now it's
working.
working, because they say 8 a.m. Mountain time, then can work.
It's working now. I can go in.
Oh, that's
I see
good.
only. I see only my icebreaker tick, my evaluation feedback no tick.
Ah,
Okay. I share my screen again. So just give me a minute. Where's my here? Okay, you guys can see my screen. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, this is how you log in, right? So this is the email you registered with TI, and then the password they will send you for the first time. Once you log in, you can change the password. Anytime you forget, you can click the forget password, and then they will help you reset the password. Okay, so you just log in. Okay, once you log in, it will open up to our granddaddy's webpage. Yeah, my house is
Is
a
it
bit
working?
slow.
Yeah, maybe it's working already. At least it can
Yeah.
open up.
Yeah.
That's now I tried, cannot.
Okay, it's fine. You guys can see.
Wow, now they really put photos, so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Okay, so here we are. So I said right. If you open right, everybody's web page when it first opens will open like this. My profile. That means your profile. Okay.
Yeah, last time not
And
like that, no?
yeah, now they change like this. The
Yeah.
other thing that we will show you is here, welcome Srinivasan, right? So Deepshika, when you log in for the first time, it will say welcome Deepshika, welcome
Yeah.
Jay Prakash, welcome Zafrina, welcome Sumati, whatever it is, right? It will show that. Then the other things it will show is this page where it will show what is your clubs. Currently, I am in 2 clubs, but as of this month end, I will no longer be in this club. I will only be in Wampo. Okay. So if you are in 2 clubs, it will show 2 clubs. And if you are in only 1 club, it will show 1 club. Then it will show your mobile number, your email, and then details about your login, your address. Then you can also see your membership history, like when you have been a member of what club. All my 13 years of history is inside here. I can open it and show it to you guys. There's nothing to be ashamed of. There you see. I started off with let's put to the next page, huh? Here.
Tamil Club.
I started off with Tamil Club, then I came to Wampo on 1st April 2010. Yeah, 2011. Yeah, correct. So I was in the Tamil clubs first, then I came to English, then I went to one more Tamil club, then I came out of that also. And then I have been all the way with Wampo until this year. Because I was appointed as club coach for this club, so I joined their club. And the club decided to commit suicide, so we are no longer being a club from this month end.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay, so this is how the membership page looks like. Okay, so let's go back to the home. I'll show you the base camp part of it, right? We are interested in pathways. So you click on the, say, my PowerPoint shows it differently as a pathways here, right? Now it's no longer like that. Now you got to go to education program. You click that, it will show education program, go to base camp. Okay, you just click access base camp. Once you click access base camp, it will go to this page, right? You see, for Wampo Toastmasters, I am known the base camp manager, so it will only show as members login only. But if I were to select Star Millennium, right? Let's say I want to select Star Millennium, where I am the VPE. So it will show me as the base camp manager. I'll just select that to just to show you how the difference looks. So you see, login as base camp manager. Clear, guys? Clear?
Okay.
Okay. So normally we are in our club, so we go back to our club. So I just go as the normal member. You can see it will take out the base camp manager. It will just give me as a login to base camp. That's all. So how you do is, okay, for you, right? First time, choose path. So you just click this one, continue to path selection. So it will ask you what language, you select English, then you want digital or you want printed, you select digital, and then take assessment. You must select take assessment if you want to do that. or you can discuss with your mentor or other Toastmasters, and then you decide which one you want to take. You can just directly go to this also, up to you. But if you want, I would suggest you take the assessment, right? Then you go continue. So slow, huh?
Yeah, because too many people logging in, that's why
Yeah, I
slow.
think too many people using it
Yeah.
now.
I want to log in also later, since now can do already.
Why the hell, man?
Actually, it's supposed to be 8 a.m. Mountain Time. That is 10:30 Singapore time. So they really very good. They let you give you 1 hour.
Wait, I'll refresh it. Okay. Why? I selected everything. Yeah, I take an assessment, digital resources for English. I need to put English. Okay, English. Continue. No, I think it's very slow. Okay, guys, I'll just rush through this. Okay. So once you go to choose the path, you click continue, it will go to the assessment which I talked about, right? So it'll ask you what is the topics that you want to learn, and then it will tell you out of these three topics, which is the more important one for you, and then it will tell you, okay, if you are interested in this, these are the parts. It will give you three choices. So you can select whichever you want, right? Clear, everyone?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, so I'll go back to education home, base camp. Okay, I go to access. Then I will just show you my path, right? So I'll go to my base camp. This is my path, presentation mastery. Currently, I'm doing. I am now in level 2. So I'll just show you. So if you open your base camp, you will have these three tabs: paths and learning, speech evaluations, tutorial and resources. So just click path and learning. So it will go to this, right? So I'm currently doing these two parts. You just go to presentation mastery, open curriculum. I told you, right? You launch it, then you open the curriculum. Because I already launched it, I'm at level 2, so it is showing this, right? So if you have finished level 1, it will show like this, tick mark for level 1, and then level 2, it will show what you have done. Wherever there is tick mark, means I finished those speeches ready. What doesn't have a tick mark is you still pending, okay? So you can see here it's showing completed, completed. So I still need to do one speech, right? So how you do it is you go and launch the speech, okay? For Shika, for you, when you start level 1 icebreaker, you launch, right?
Okay.
You go to this one and you click launch. It will launch like this. I show you where.
Uh, One request, Srinivasan. Can you please send this link to the group also?
Yeah, I'll send it. No problem. Okay, this one I'm already in my. Okay, I go back all the way.
Chika, I'm recording this so I can send the recording, the link of the Zoom recording. You can also watch it another time.
Oh, sure, sure. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you so much.
Okay. So when you launch your speech, right? The first time you launch your speech, this is how it looks like. Introduction. They will start icebreaker. What is icebreaker? Okay. So they say here, see, this one was about understanding your communication style, right? So communication, yeah, understanding this project that I'm supposed to do right now, level 2, project 1 is understanding your communication style. If you click behind, it will tell you what is it about, communications and all that stuff they want to tell you about. Then you click the next page. Okay, I'll move this thing up so you guys can see better. Okay, they will tell you what you need to do in that speech. Okay, and if you click the project checklist, it will tell you what all are the requirements for this project. I can show it to you. You see, all is in PDF, so everything you can download, you can save. So this is the project checklist. So the purpose of this project is to learn about different communication styles and identify your primary style. And then the project timing is 5 to 7 minutes speech has to be done. And then what are the things that you need to do? Everything will be given here. So this is what we call project checklist, right? So let's go back to the previous page. Okay. So now if you click the next button, it'll ask you a few questions and you click. I already answered it, so I'm not going to do it again. But you answer like this. You like, four, next, four, next, two. Depends on whatever you want, lah. Okay, later I will change it. Don't worry. Doesn't mean that you click any number one. So it depends on how you recognize and how much you feel more comfortable with this. I recognize how this project applies to my life outside of Toastmasters. I don't think it is too useful. Then I just put less lah. If I think it's very useful, I put more. Okay. And then you submit. Okay. Once you submit, it will allow you to, it will give you feedback. Every time you do, it will give you feedback. And then you can click the forward. It will go to the next section. It will tell you some more what this particular project is all about. Okay. So it is asking me questions, right? On how I want to be seen as sociable or decisive or what. Okay. So it'll also give you directions. Take this assessment to determine your primary communication style. For each statement, choose the word that is more descriptive of you. So this is how it works. Okay. So once you finish this, you will come to your assignment. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they will teach you again. Direct, initiating, everything, right? So select each button, meaning you have to select that, right? So you just click this. You select each button, they will give you information regarding that. So every button that you select will give you some information on that. Okay. And then once you finish all the buttons, it will allow you to go to the next level. So they will teach you everything like this. Once you finish, right, you click the more. Anytime you see any button, you click it, you'll get some more information. So for your speech, right, Deepshika, you'll have to review what you need to do, organize your speech, schedule the speech with the VPE, and then prepare for your speech and then go through the speech. So the resources for that is this one. When you click print my project, you get everything. If you want only the evaluation form, it's this one. I click this, I show you. Yeah, this is the evaluation form. So this form you need to send to the evaluator. Okay. Fill your name, the date, the evaluator's name, your speech title, if you have any, you fill it in and then you send this form to them. So everything can be downloaded. You see here, can be downloaded or it can be printed, up to you. Okay. So this is the evaluation form. Similarly, I show you something else, right? Print my project. If I do that, right, you will get the whole project, all the complete thing. You see, 19 pages of material. You can download it and then you can go through. You have everything there. How to speak, what to speak, whatever they show you in soft copy now, it's there in this printed format in the PDF. Okay. The evaluation form is also here. You see the project checklist is here. Then your project's evaluation form is here. And then your speech, yeah, your communication style, how to see what kind of style is yours. So whatever is required for your speech, it will be there. Okay. So like I said, you can download or you can print, up to you. Okay. So that's how it works. So once you finish this, right, just now we did the evaluations before, right? So there is an evaluations after. And once you finish it, you can go and complete the thing. I haven't finished it, so I will not do this now. Okay. So this is how we do the individual speeches. Is it clear, everyone? Jay, Shika,
Yeah,
Sumati?
Yes, yes, it's clear, clear.
yeah, from my
Okay. Yeah. So this is how it works, right? So once you finish all the levels, right, you see this level 2 completion, presentation, mastery, right? There is no button here, correct? There's no button here right now, right?
yeah, yeah.
Why? Because I haven't finished my speech yet, ma. Once I finish this and complete this, automatically there'll be a button here which will say mark completion. So you click that button, it will send the notice to the VPE telling him that boss, Deepshika has completed level 1. Go and approve. Okay, that's how the system works. So once you finish level 1, level 2, then you can go to level 3. So you can see whatever you need to do, you can see all the levels, but you cannot do the project until you complete level 1. Okay. So the seeing part of it is easy. Everyone can see all the levels. You can at least know what you're going to speak next, la. Okay. If you notice right here, okay, level 2, because I already activated it, so it's showing as launch. But you see my level 3 and my level 4, it's showing as activate because I haven't launched it yet. So you need to click activate, then it will become launch. That means the system will activate the level 3 for me in pathways. Okay.
Srinivasan.
Yeah, you can call me Vasan, Shika. It's easier.
Okay, Vasan.
Yeah.
So, if when level 2 mark as completion button appears, after that you can able to activate the level 4, right?
Yeah, once the level 2 you mark as complete, right? Then you can activate the level 3.
Okay.
Then you can go to, after you finish level 3, you can go to level 4, level 5, and the last one is the path completion, which you have to finish everything. Then only they will allow you to activate this, and then you need to do the reflect on your path speech, and then this path completion button will then pop up. Everything will only pop up when you have finished everything you required. So whatever they say here as minimum required, right? That is very important. You need to finish that before you can get that completion thing. Okay. Clear?
Yeah.
So this is how the launching of the path works. Then I'll show you something else in the pathways where I go to the home first. Yeah, I'll show you something else which I would suggest for all the newcomers to do it. Okay. That is speech evaluations, right? This one is the evaluation forms across all the speeches. So they teach you how to, like, whatever you take, the evaluation form for that will be there. Like, for example, now icebreaker, right? Where is the icebreaker? H-I-R. Yeah, here you see. Shika, you click
Yeah.
icebreaker, it will open to this. Okay.
Yeah.
Icebreaker evaluation resource. So you just click the launch part of it. It will launch it separately. There, you see, this is the evaluation form. So under the evaluation resource, you can get evaluation form for all the speeches that are there inside the system. So if you see here, icebreaker, the purpose of this project is for the member to introduce themselves to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. Okay. So this is what you need to do in this project, Deepshika. The timing is 4 to 6 minutes, and then it can be any type of speech that you want. Okay. And what we are looking for when we are going to give you the evaluation is your clarity of speech, your vocal variety, whether you use same monotonous voice or you differentiate your voice up, down, high pitch, low pitch, bass voice, like that. Then eye contact, whether you were looking at the audience when you were speaking or you were very shy and head bent down and speaking. Okay. Audience awareness is whether you are aware what kind of reactions the audience is giving. Then your comfort level in delivering that speech and how interesting was your speech. That's how we judge you. Okay.
Thank you, Vasan.
Yeah. So this is how the system works, right? So if we go back again to home, then I show you another very important part, which I think is
one
very
second,
useful.
Vasa. So
Yes.
Deepshika, so what you have to do is on the day, a few days before, you need to WhatsApp this form to the VP.
No need, Jay. For our club,
Why?
no need. The VPE will already print out the forms and send it, unless you want to send it to the VPE. If you're a very active, proactive member, you can send it. But normally, we will also be able to access the speech as long as you tell us what speech you're doing. Because I need to know which pathway you're doing and which speech you're doing. Level 1, project 2, whatever it is. If you can tell me like you're doing icebreaker speech, I will go and automatically get the form.
Okay.
But
Then.
if you want to be proactive, you can send it also. It's good. I would suggest that you send, but it is okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's better for the member to
Send.
send
Yeah.
the evaluation form to the evaluator.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I
Then the
would
other
rather
thing I
send
want
it
to show.
send to VP because evaluator, I won't be knowing who is evaluating.
Correct,
So
correct.
that-
If
Yeah,
you,
I
if
can
you
send to
don't
the
know who's,
VP.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
So
show
the
you
thing
something else.
is,
mm,
mhm. Okay,
Yeah,
why
1 minute.
Vasan? I want the members to do it because they can go through the evaluation form and see what is required for their.
correct.
No, okay. I tell you something. Before they send the evaluation form, when they look at the project, right, they will already have enough details because the project detail will have everything they need, including the evaluation resource. I just now showed you, right? When you
Right,
print the
right.
project, you have the whole 18, 19 pages. Everything is there.
Correct, correct.
Okay.
No, what he's trying to say is that because
Yeah, I know.
we
Send
want
it
the
by themselves,
members
it's
to
good.
be responsible. It's their responsibility to send the evaluation form to the evaluator. But of course, sometimes we don't know who's the evaluator, so they can send it to the VPE, right?
Okay, the other thing, right? Whenever you finish a speech, right, you get an evaluation back, right? The evaluator gives you a soft copy or a hard copy, up to you, lah, okay? All that you can save here. You see, e-portfolio. You click this. That is the good thing I like about Pathways. You see, I have 16 badges and 13 documents here. So my level 1, I have done 3 level 1s. So I have level 1, project 4, project 3, and project 2 speech evaluations. All my evaluations I save here. I just click this and show you lah. Yeah, this is the evaluation I received lah. So the name of the evaluator is here. Then what the comment gave to me, I have there also, and what points they tell me. All this is there. So it is a useful reference material for us to learn. So you can save all that inside this e-portfolio. All your documents will be here across the 2 pathways, and all the badges that you earn is also here. This one is automatically, every time you do level 1, they will put you one. Say, I see, I have 3 level 1s. Presentation mastery, engaging humor. Okay. Then I am proficient in that. This certificate means I finished study. Dynamic leadership, I also proficient. Now left presentation mastery. Okay. I still haven't finished, so it's still pending lah. But if you get the proficiency certificate, you get it like this. I click it. Level. Okay. Wow, very slow today.
Very lucky already, you can log in.
Yeah, I know. Okay, this is just the thing. Okay, if you go to there and click, it should open. Okay, so you can go to the e-portfolio. You can see all your badges and all these documents you need to upload there. Because sometimes, if the VP is very strict, like Murthy sir, they will ask you, have you submitted the evaluation form before they go and approve the level? Okay. Because I can simply say also that I've completed try or not. So it's integrity, but still, as a VP, it's my job to make sure you're completed. So I'll ask whether the evaluation is there, and I go inside and check. Okay, when the evaluation form is there, I see the forms are there. I open and see on this date that you told me that you have done. The form is there. Okay, fine. I will approve. Okay, so that's how the e-portfolio system works. Okay, and the badges are also there, so you can view all your badges. And then the tutorial and resources, all the tutorials you need for any project. Okay, here there's a tons and tons of material. You can just download it. If you click it open, it will open in a PDF format. You can download to your computer and keep it. Even if you don't want to use it for this particular project, if you think you want to learn that, you can download. They allow you to download because all these are resources for us. Tutorial and resources. You see, 1917 pieces of documents are here. Like I said, there's tons and tons of material in the pathways. Depends on how interested you are to use it. So if you see here, right, you can select what you want. Evaluation resource, project descriptions, documents. You see, I select project descriptions. You see, active listening. So you just go to icebreaker. you can download the Icebreaker project. You see, building a social media presence. You can just download this thing and then use it on your own to make your social media life vibrant, It doesn't have to be a project that you have to do. That's what I'm trying to say. All these resources you can use. It depends on how you want to use it, right? And then there are also a lot of reports that you can do. This one, not so much of use for you, but you can, like if you are an exco member, right, you can target your members and then you can see how they are progressing, what they are doing. All these reports you can generate from here. Okay. So let's go back again to home. So this is the actual pathways. I've given you a demonstration on the pathways using my login. So everyone, please try to log in under your pathways. If you have not selected the path, please do the selection. And if you already selected the path, activate it and start using it. So for Deepshika, I think it should come in the first week of April. But since we are having our meeting on the 8th, what I will do, Deepshika, I will download the project for you, Icebreakers. Later, I will send you the project with the evaluation, everything to you. Maybe you can give me your email address or I just WhatsApp you it in PDF form, then you just download it. Okay?
Sure. Thank you, Varshan. Thank you so much.
No problem. We are one big, I don't know about the happy part of it, but we are one big family.
Thank you so much for considering me family member.
Yeah, no. We are always one family. That is the only reason why, like an idiot, I come 27 kilometers every month.
That's really too hectic.
No, really, my house is in Bukit Batok. And if you see
Oh my
Singapore
God.
map, right, I'm the other end of Singapore. This club is in the
Singapore
other
very
end of
small
Singapore.
Singapore very small.
Hey, you know something, Alicia? Here we say Singapore very small. But when I go to Bangalore, then I want to go to a club. They tell me the club is 18 kilometers. I say 18 kilometers. Yeah. Then I think, lady hell, Vasan, Pukibato to Wampo is 27 kilometers. You just shut up and go. Somehow in India, I can drive,
Oh, India is even worse. So many hours you got to drive. Singapore, the
Yeah.
maximum I would say is 2 hours from one end to the other end, maximum 2 hours only.
Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is, in Singapore, I cannot drive. But in India, I drive, ma. So
Oh,
it's easier,
okay.
But in Singapore, actually, you don't need to drive, lah.
You need to
As long
drive.
as you have
Yeah.
cash in your pocket, MRT card in your pocket, enough.
Yeah.
Already.
MRT bus, 2 hours
You can
maximum
go
from one end
everywhere.
to the
Yeah.
other end.
Maximum 1.5 to 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
maximum.
this is the thing, home. So when you go to home, it will be like this, lah. Okay. This is the base camp home, not the Toastmasters home. The Toastmasters home, I show you. The one with all my beautiful picture and everything, right? That's the thing where I cheat people into thinking that I'm a very handsome guy, lah. Actually, that picture is mine only, for those of you who have some doubt, right? It's me only.
I know that was you only, but I
No,
think
what I mean is that was me when I had a lot more hair.
I think yeah.
Anyway, later on, next time, Dishika, when you log in, you can upload your photo lah.
Yeah,
in
you
the
can upload a
profile.
picture.
Yeah.
Deepshika, you can Photoshop nicely, make yourself look like Deepika Padukone or whichever is your favorite heroine. And then you put the nice picture because that picture will be looked upon by the whole world, Anywhere, any Toastmasters I go, when people want to find me, they will search for me under the TI website, Srinivasan, Sohien. Then there'll be only one Sohien idiot who pops up because my name is unique. One of a kind, nobody else has this name, in the world.
Yeah, it is symbolizes Tirupati, Lord Tirupati.
Yeah, Srinivasa is Lord Tirupati, but Sohien is my family's name, surname. I think it's very slow, but anyway, I just try to go now. I go home, So when you go home, right? Why? Oh, the whole thing is just hang, Okay, never mind. Let's try to go again. Where I close my pathways, Pathways, everyone clear?
Pathway is clear.
Excellent. I think everybody clear, right?
Yes. I completed my
Excellent.
what that evaluation and feedback.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
good.
We will expect
You
Jay to
see?
finish level 1, right?
Hey, Jay, now is March. March, April, May, June, 4 months. You can finish level 1 easily, ma.
I'll finish because so far I was not sure how to traverse through pathway.
Yeah, it's
So
actually very easy. That's why I keep
I
telling,
got it. I got it. I
I,
got
I
it
keep
now.
telling Alicia, every time we get 1 or 2 new members, right, we can have a refresher.
Yes,
So
yes,
anybody
yes,
can
yes.
join in.
Yeah,
It's
it's
better, ma.
good. It's good.
Because we just spend about maximum, I think 1 hour is enough.
Yeah,
Today we
one-
were late, so I think now we're
Yeah.
going to be 1 hour
so
already.
today's training is very good. So I find it's excellent because I think some of our members are confused when they log in.
Yeah,
Then
that's what.
they finish
Actually,
the
the
speech,
thing,
but the
like I said,
system they
right?
don't know how to click. Yeah.
No, that's what. The system is very simple.
Mm.
If you understand mind mapping, right, then pathways is only mind mapping. There's nothing different about pathways. Honestly, I tell you, pathways is just mind mapping because we are so confused, right? We think, why it's always, how to say, right? It's like, first time you want to do cooking, you think it is the world's hardest job. But when you cook, let's say, for example, making a dosa, you look at YouTube, then you prepare the batter, everything, then you cook. First time, confirm the dosa will turn out very bad because it's your first time. Then you try it second time, you try the third time. By the time you go to the fifth time, you will be the best dosa maker in the neighborhood. Yeah, it's true. Don't laugh, Alicia. It's same like making mee goreng. Maybe dosa is a wrong example for you. If I ask you to do mee goreng, right? First time when you do noodle, maybe the taste is not good, but second time it's better. Third time, fourth time, by the time you come to the fifth time, you even chop fresh vegetables and add it into your noodles, right? The same thing, everything is the same, the logic is the same. I think the system is very slow. Okay, I will stop sharing for now. We go back to any questions if you have anything, and then you can all try hands-on. Okay, Zafrina, Sumati, Shika, Jay, all of you log in to your thing. Once you get your login, I think Sumati, Jayprakash, Zafrina should have their logins, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Only,
I have.
yeah, only Shika shouldn't have. So no problem. Once it comes, you also just jump in and play around with it, Shika. Don't worry. Even if you complete the path by mistake, right? We can still proceed with it on paper, and then we can do the completion later.
Okay.
But
No,
for
I'm just telling.
Deepshika, I guess there'll be a mentor, right? So
Yeah, I know.
Deepshika,
But what I'm saying
yeah,
is play
yeah,
around with the system. That's what I'm trying to say.
right. So you can
Play
reach
around
out
with
to
the
your mentor
system.
as well.
Yeah, you can always, anything to do with pathways, you can reach out to me, no problem. Anything to do with Toastmasters, you can reach out to me, Alicia, Murthy sir, Zafar, Winnie. I saw Winnie, she left, is it?
She must have left already.
Yeah. So
One
what I'm trying to say is anything to do with Toastmasters, you can reach out to us. Anything to do with your personal life, also you can reach out to whoever you feel comfortable. It's okay, right? Like Jay, if you want to, how to say, uh, like sometimes in the beginning, right, I couldn't understand this Singapore terms for ordering coffee and tea. Then I have to reach out to my Chinese friends, because I go to the coffee shop. If I tell him coffee light, he doesn't understand. Then I have to tell it to him in those Malay terms. Alicia, how do you say light coffee?
Daisy, coffee C,
Tasty.
coffee C.
Coffee C, yeah, coffee C. That's a different
Siu
language in
dai.
Singapore.
So someone got siu dai.
Yeah. So whether you want condensed milk or only the other milk, a lot of things we learn, right? So that's what I'm trying to say. Anything you can just touch base with us, no problems. We are always there to tell you if we know anything. And there are some things that we may not know, we can always find out for you. Because after being in the Toastmasters for about 12, 13 years, right, I think our network is a bit larger. So we can always tap on additional resources. Zafrina, no worries. You can tap on your dad. Your dad is my mentor, so he should definitely know more than me. Yes, Shika, anything?
Yeah, Varshan, I have a query that if I have any problem related to the projects or any speeches,
Yeah, you
I,
can touch base with me, no problem.
so I have to any specific mentor will assign to me
Yeah,
or I
they will
reach
assign,
to
they will
anyone.
assign.
Yeah,
If you have any
we will
particular
assign,
wish, you can ask or they will assign. Up to
yeah,
you.
we will assign you a mentor. Later, our EXCO
BBE
team will
and the
assign you
president will do
one.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will contact to that mentor only for every problem, or I can contact to anyone who is there
You
as a
can
student.
contact. Okay, I would suggest you contact with the mentor that is allotted to you, because it is also the reason why we appoint a mentor is for also the mentor also to grow, because the mentor also grows through the relationship.
Mentee.
We
Yeah.
want the mentor also to learn. So use that mentor, but you can always go for a second opinion, right? It's just like the doctor tells you you have serious heart problem and we need to do a urgent surgery which will cost you like $100,000. You don't do it immediately, right? You go to a second opinion, third opinion, make sure the thing is really serious enough to spend $100,000, then you will do it, correct? So you can always touch base with as many people, no problem, don't worry. Because
Thank you.
one more thing, for me personally, right, just like how I did when I was studying engineering also, my lecturer gives me notes. I refer to it majority, but I don't believe him 100%. I use him for 60 to 70% reference. I still go to library and pick up other books, other textbooks, or I search on the internet and then I mix everything together and prepare my own wholesome notes. You understand what I'm trying to say? I think that's a better way to learn, and that will make you a much more rounded Toastmaster.
Thank you, Varsha.
Yeah, no problem. So, any other questions? Jay, any questions from you? Sumati, Safrina?
Just for newcomers.
Yep.
Okay, I have in the past pathway level 1 only, like I haven't completed level 1. But just by attending pathways, I've got so much of
Information. Yes.
experience, and today you can go and search my name, you can see a lot of my YouTube videos. So I was able to give those speeches because of the confidence that I got from Toastmasters. Though I may not be very active here, means giving speeches, but just by observing how others are giving, so I was able to, they can see a lot of videos now. Though I'm not a YouTuber, it's just by the yoga sessions they record, and it's all there. It's the confidence that you get from Toastmasters.
Something I want to add on, right? One thing, you see, as a Toastmaster, right? One thing we really need, even a Toastmaster, I would say, is like a parachute. The best way the parachute functions is when it is open. So for the Toastmaster also, it is required that you be open. When I say open, meaning, you see, I am like a seasoned Toastmaster, right? Alicia right now is the seasoned Toastmaster. She is a detached Toastmaster, DTM, meaning the head is totally detached already, okay? So the distinguished Toastmaster is the Mount Everest of Toastmasters, right? She is a DTM, but every meeting she comes, if she sits with an open mind and listens to the speaker, right, we can always learn. I can learn from Zafrina, I can learn from Deepshika, I can learn from who was that boy who came with his mom the other day to our meeting, right? If let's say
Yeah.
that boy had given a speech in the table topics, maybe I could have learned something from him. That is what I'm trying to say. If you keep an open mind when you come to the chapter meeting, observe the other speakers speak, observe the evaluators, the way they give their evaluation, then you don't have to read through the project. You will automatically become a very good communicator. That is what I'm trying to say. Just keep that open mind and learn. As long as you're learning from everyone, that's why very good. It's very important for us to keep an open mind and learn. And one thing I would always suggest, right? Like I think our last chapter meeting also I said, right? You pay money to become a Toastmaster, then make sure you get a proper return of investment, right? Nobody invests in something and then expect the money to go to loss, ma. You invest $10, you expect at least $15 lah. Worst case scenario, at least you must get back your $10, ma. No profit, no loss. Correct. So that's the way you have to do it. For that, you must step up and do the speeches. You must step up and take the roles. That's how you will learn. I still remember, when I first joined Toastmasters to the time now, the way I speak, I tell you a secret, but none of you Toastmasters should follow that, okay? Majority of my project speeches I never prepare nowadays. Honestly, I tell you this. Majority, I'm not saying all my speeches are, but majority of my speeches I don't prepare. I just read through the project. Okay, this is what I need to talk about. Okay, fine. Then I go there, extempore, I do it. For me, all my project speeches are like elongated table topics. Okay. Yeah, I think it's getting late. Huh?
All right. So
Any
let's
other
thank
questions? You
our
can ask me.
trainer. Let's thank our trainer, Srinivasan. Give me a round of applause.
Yeah, this one, right? I will put it inside the Wampo group lah, in PDF form. Everyone just take it down
Can.
from there. And there is some changes, right? Which is because of the new system that they have made to the website. So you just follow the new changes that I showed you practically, but my system, my PDF will not have that. Okay. I haven't made a new one yet. I'll
Yeah,
just send you the existing one inside the group. So at least you can have that as a reference. Okay.
All right.
And
thank-
anytime you need to clarify something about pathways, you can look for me, no problem. Okay, just drop me a WhatsApp message. If I'm free, I will reply immediately. But if I'm not free, I will reply back to you later, maybe 1 or 2 hours later. Okay. Because if I'm inside the clean room, I don't have my smartphone with me.
Okay, we thank Toastmaster Srinivasan. Thank you for sharing with us this navigating pathways. And I hope all our members that have attended today able to pick up 1 or 2 tips, and then it helps you to navigate proceed with your projects. Right? And also I've recorded this training. It's still being
Okay.
recorded. I have not ended it. So once I download, I will send to you all the Zoom, the link to download the Zoom recording. So you can view it again when you are, especially for newcomers, like Shika, who is going to navigate. So you can rewatch the thing while you navigate. Yeah.
For the benefit of the newcomers, right? I will send you the navigator PDF also, lah, how to run through the pathways. I have a copy somewhere. I will send that also to you guys so that you can read that also. That will help you hands-on how to use it also.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you. I will stop the
Okay.
recording now.
Bye-bye.